The second trading journey from $10 to $10,000. On day 3, the account has already grown 92 times in just 10 hours of continuous trading. It is now 7:10 in the morning, January 23rd. Maybe mornings are the time when the Asian session usually trends downward, right? Most of the time when I record these journey videos, the price often breaks a trend line and drops. Today is no exception. The price has broken the lower trend line and is showing signs of continuing down. Our job now is to wait for price to pull back and retest the trend line it just broke. I expect this to be a strong drop, because when price breaks a rising trend line that connects at least 4 points, it usually creates a very strong bearish move. I already shared this knowledge in detail. Right now, price is retesting the trend line. You can see it accumulating inside that pink zone, the area where buyers and sellers are fighting. If a strong bearish move breaks through this zone, that will be our signal to enter a sell. And just as expected, price broke out of the accumulation. I immediately entered a sell, setting my stop loss above the top of the strong bearish candle. For take profit, I chose 2R risk reward. Take note, the previous candles were wick rejections, and an engulfing bullish candle has just formed. Even so, I won't enter a buy here because the resistance zone above has been respected many times. See the blue arrow? That's exactly where price bounced strongly in the past. However, due to heavy selling pressure, that support zone was smashed through and has now turned into a stronghold for sellers. So if price pulls back into that resistance, it will very likely be rejected and drop again. The safest play is to avoid buying here. Watch closely. Price is now accumulating right inside this resistance, showing intense conflict. This is the seller's base, so they will not let price rise easily. Both sides are fighting for control here, and our job is to wait for one side to win, then take the side that the money supports. Alright, the sellers have won, exactly as expected. Since this is seller's territory, I entered another sell, placing my stop loss above resistance and aiming for 2R again. But it doesn't stop there. If the area above is the seller's base, then the area below is the buyer's base. After gathering strength, the buyers started pushing up for revenge. I placed a buy at that level, with take profit around 2R, lining up with the seller's resistance above. The two sides keep attacking each other like this. That's how you get rich. Just kidding. But you can clearly see sellers did not allow buyers to push higher, and price dropped sharply. I entered another sell here, also targeting 2R. Here's a challenge for my trading community. I already shared this knowledge in one of the previous videos. If you know which one, tell me the timestamp. This candle has a large body compared to earlier candles, but both the upper wick and lower wick are longer than the body. I call this a directional conflict candle. The next candle will determine market direction. And yes, the next candle was bullish, showing buyers had won. I immediately entered a buy here, targeting 3R. A big congratulations to the buyers. For those who still don't fully understand the trading community, it's a place for people who truly want to improve their trading and want to learn my trading method. A place where many people study the same system, making it easy to discuss, support, and learn from each other. I require them to complete exercises so they can build knowledge and experience faster. It's extremely beneficial for their future trading. If you are still losing, still confused, still searching for a method that works for you, you can join the community. I teach everything completely free. Thankfully, the take profit was hit before price dropped again. Lucky me. Price broke out of the trend line again, and now we wait for another retest. Reminder, you should not copy this sell I took. I was a bit FOMO here. I won't explain much because this is an assignment for the trading community. Why did I FOMO this sell? What are the pros and cons? If the next green candle closed higher than that red candle, I would have entered a buy. But the green candle was too weak, so we had to wait. Then 3 consecutive green candles appeared, each one larger, with the last candle closing above the previous red wick. That was my signal to enter a buy, aiming for 2R, matching the resistance above. The Fibonacci 886 zone. I already gave this assignment to the community in the Day 2 video. Some members found this level correctly. They are improving every day. Remember, when price hits the Fibonacci 886 level, if price is rising and touches it, it usually rejects and drops hard. And if price is falling and touches it, it often reverses sharply and pumps. I placed a sell at that level, stop loss above the high, take profit near the Fibonacci 50 zone. Now let's review today's trade history. Everything is transparent. Without history, editing a video is too easy, right? I am the 10-hour trader, helping you trade better.